Gonna give it a shot today?
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't have a lot of time, but I noticed the sun looks real orange.
Well, a lot of that is just smoke. So we actually don't have any clouds. That's just smoke coming down from Oregon, apparently.
Yeah, it's real orange. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks cool. May not be the best for us to be outside walking in it.
It's not too bad. It's an upper atmosphere, I think.
All right.
Let's give it a shot, huh?
Let's go. Doing Dave's hair, and then Ritter called, and I was going to do it right after I did Dave's hair.
Yeah, see the plant's dying.
It's not my fault.
Dying, honey. Didn't water them. It's okay. We'll get it when we get back.
But anyway, so one of Dave Messick's best friends, right, is someone that used to be my ex-husband John's best friend. In fact, they have a business together. And he is a friend of Dave's, and he's a friend of my ex-husband. And I knew him like how many ever years ago when I was married to John. He was one of John's, he was in our wedding and stuff. He's just been really good friends. And so he wanted to know all this stuff about the people I grew up with. So he called Dave today when I was doing Dave's hair and was asking me all these questions about all these people, and he just like was so blown away. He was best friends with Ken Kramer in kindergarten.
Oh, no way.
And him and Nels and Ken were all really super good friends. Well, he's lost complete touch with all of them.
Huh.
And so he's just like, is he still with Julie so-and-so? That was like in 7th grade. So, no, he's not. I mean, it was just too funny. I'm like, well, Jeff and I went to his wedding in Palm Springs about 5 years ago, would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when it was like 117 degrees.
Yeah.
Outside.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I told him about Ken's daughter passing away. But anyways, it was just, so I ended up talking to him on the phone for almost an hour because he had to go through all of his friends. And it turns out that, you know, I'm still really good friends with all of the people he grew up with and hasn't seen, you know, since he was in high school. And apparently he was a real popular kid in school. So while I'm talking to him, I'm messaging Ken Kramer, and so Ken was like, yeah, we were gonna grow up and be truck drivers together, and it was pretty funny. So, but anyways, Dave ended up being at the house for like almost 2 hours so I could talk to Mike on the phone and get all of his rock and roll questions answered.
Yeah.
And he was good friends with Dan Jensen, and
no kidding.
Yeah, and so I told him
aphrodisiacs.
Aphrodisiacs, and he like wanted to know what they were doing, and I told him, well, Dave and his wife Rebecca are farmers now. They don't even live in this state, and he's like, no way. He was just, it was funny because it's amazing how many friends we have in common. But I'm still friends with them, and he's lost touch, so it was really cool for him. So Dave kept telling him the whole time I'm talking to him, you better like this effing birthday present. I better never hear this stuff again. You better like this birthday present. So, oh my gosh, look how orange the moon is.
Yeah.
Or is that the sun?
That's the sun.
Wow, look at that. That's insane.
I don't know if I can even.
I wonder if you could even get that on film. There's a little break right here.
Yeah, that is very, very orange.
Well, we'll come right here. Right here, there's a break.
You can kind of see it through the trees a little bit.
Oh my gosh, I've never seen it like that. Have you?
It's rare. Yeah, that is. Don't stare at it too much. It's bad for you.
But man, I'm gonna take a picture.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's way more orange than what it shows on the camera. For sure.
I've never seen it that orange before. Wow. Man.
Yeah, it's definitely orange. That's crazy.
So one of our neighbors is retired fireman, and he, on our Facebook page, he often gives updates about fires nearby or things happen, like thefts in the neighborhood, that kind of stuff. And so he put on our Facebook page today that the air quality is really bad and that this was probably going to happen because of there are fires nearby in, I think, Eastern Washington and Portland.
Yeah.
And so that's affecting us. So all that haze you see over there is the smoke that we've gotten from them.
Along here they've got the old grass
Wow.
planted. They put all
Look
these
at all this gravel here.
yeah, put all these trees in.
Wow.
See
I like
across,
these
look it
trees.
over to your left. See, they've got all that.
Wow. That looks, making it look like a decent neighborhood.
Yeah, making some progress.
Yeah, look at all this. What is this, sod?
No, that's that liquefied grass seed. They blow it out of like a hose.
Yeah.
And
So
that'll,
then that turns into grass?
yep, that'll all be grass.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I don't know what they call that, but they have the big truck, you know, and they just blow it everywhere.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Hmm.
You know, we'll go down the road opposite side of the new development.
Okay.
Check that out.
Wow.
You have a whole bunch of people lined up?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, I was out for a couple of weeks, so yeah. Yeah. I kind of feel bad because I let a lot of people down, but
Oh, what
I
are you
had
supposed to
COVID.
do?
What can
Yeah.
I do?
You got the COVID.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that sun's crazy.
That is just insane. It's hard not to stare at it, but boy, when you do, that's all you see.
Yeah.
When you look away.
Well, so Dan, you said Dan Jensen moved?
No, Dave Jensen.
Dave.
Yeah, singer.
So
His
Dave, so
wife-
what about aphrodisiacs then?
So they still do it once in a while, I think, but you know, they just he and his wife, I think, moved to Idaho
Yeah.
and are farmers.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, not weird, but just interesting, different. That would be like the last thing I would suspect.
Right. Well, they've always been like all natural, and you know. And so one of the things that this guy Mike asked me on the phone was, didn't his little sister sing with the band? And she didn't. And I said, no, the only girl that they had sing in 0 to 0 was Rebecca, and that is now David's wife. And he goes, no way. I didn't know that was his wife. They got married? Because she was gorgeous. Every guy wanted her.
Yeah.
Seriously. Yeah, long black hair, just absolutely stunning. So yeah, she...
Well, how long have they been married for?
Well, they got married in I think the early 90s.
Oh, so it's been a while.
Quite a while, yeah.
Yeah, interesting. They want to be farmers, huh?
Yeah,
Wow, that's wild.
yeah.
Seems like,
Bizarre.
yeah, I don't know about, yeah, well, you got to be a special kind of breed to
To be
Be
a
a
farmer,
farmer.
right? It's
That's-
a lot of work, that's for sure.
That's serious business, man.
It's a lot of unappreciated work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they must be in a place where they can afford to do it for fun, though, right?
Right.
Because.
Yeah,
like
I don't know if they sell anything. I don't really know. They were home not too long ago, I think, and my friend Jan caught up with them, and so she's the one that gave me the updates.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, cool. So, we'll maybe go down to the tree line up here,
All right.
and I don't know if we can make the
Hill.
big hill today or not. We can see how it goes.
Right.
Get a little farther up here.
Steep hill and through a bunch of
That's right.
bushes, and it started looking kind of sketchy, but you're like, no, we're okay. It's the
And we were okay.
power lines, right?
Yeah.
And we ended up coming out right there.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, here's the development. So nothing over here yet. I just wonder if, like, with everything slowing down,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that already,
Well,
but
they already have all those lots sold, so they, at the very least, have to finish those because they've sold them.
right. But these over here, this section
Yeah.
makes you wonder.
Well, they did put the road in a couple weeks ago. So,
What road?
well, they did the sidewalks and stuff, remember last month?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
Well, we'll see what happens.
I would hate to see this just go on half finished with all those people buying brand new homes and it ends up being just...
Well, you just wonder if they can afford them. I mean, if you don't have money down,
Right.
you know, you're talking an entry-level house is $550,000. That's just nuts.
The
That is just
entry-level
nuts.
house was $615, honey.
Or yeah, exactly. That is just,
Yeah. This is ridiculous.
yeah. So yeah, that trail was right up here, so somewhere through here. But yeah, we came up like on the opposite side of this, like right where the tree line stopped.
Right. That's exactly where it was.
1,000 steps, yay me, yay. How many you got?
21, 4,
You
50.
suck. Show off.
If I were showing off, I'd have 30.
Really?
Yeah,
Bragger.
I did. I slacked today.
I don't know, we probably make it to this tree line, and maybe if we turn around,
Might have time for the hill.
yeah. But this is the way on down to that creek, so we'll definitely check the creek out this weekend.
This isn't the way to the creek, honey.
Yeah, kind of. Well, there's a trail.
No, this goes to a dead end. To somebody's
Yeah, I know,
house.
but we go through this
Go
trail.
through right here, this
Yeah,
trail here, and wind all the way down and around.
Yeah. Okay, let's get right to this tree. We'll turn around and we'll see if we can make it to the hill.
Well, I think we can make it to the hill, but can we make it back in time?
We'll see. We'll see. I think we can do it. Hey, I ordered a holster today.
You did?
I ordered it. I don't have it.
Oh.
Yeah. Getting paranoid with all the animals.
We've had a lot of bears in the neighborhood. All right, ready?
You never know.
No.
Yep. Okay, so let's see if we can make it back down the road. Those pants, I really like those pants. Those are just cool. Those are ones we got for a while ago, right?
Yeah.
They were just walk
They have
around
a
the house
matching-
pants.
They have a matching
Let me see
zip up.
like the pocket is.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are. Yep, I like those pants a
And
lot.
it has a matching zip up vest.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah.
I like the pockets on the rear.
Yeah.
Those are nice. Okay, we're gonna hoof it. So the housing development over there looks like they're doing a little bit of work, but nothing crazy.
No. It
So-
doesn't look like it's had a lot done to it since last time, although they did put in new mailboxes over here.
Yeah, and then but they're just pretty much finishing up the one street.
Right.
Looks like to me. Now that's really,
That is intense.
it is. Whew, that looks cool. Look at that on this.
That's on camera. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's wild.
Cannot look at it.
No, I'm just looking at through
I
the.
know, but it looks almost black.
Yeah, that's wild.
Weird.
I'm looking at it through the lens.
Yeah.
I think we can make it to the hill. We're halfway there. Hot air balloon over there. That looks wild, doesn't it? Almost.
it's too
It's almost
cool.
surreal looking.
Right.
Huh.
Wow.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool. I wonder
Yeah.
if they're getting smoked out.
Yeah, maybe. But this would be the perfect day for that. The only problem is you don't have any wind at all. Because normally they use wind in order
Right.
to go someplace. Unless they're just running a static line going up and coming back down.
Huh.
You could do that today because there's no wind at all.
Right.
Starting to go down.
Yeah.
Yep. Crazy people up there.
A lot of people up today.
I know. You're almost there, honey.
I know.
It's still daylight. Then we got to turn around and head back.
It's not going to be daylight by the time we get home.
We'll see. We will see. I bet we'll have a little bit. I can still see the sun.
Yeah.
You can kind of see it through the trees.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Not over yet. See, the sun's still there.
I want to go before it gets dark.
Are you scared, honey?
No,
You're not?
no, but I don't want mosquitoes.
Oh, mosquitoes. They're good for you. Give you all kinds of nice, juicy stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
Yeah, Prego, climbing up the big hill.
Yeah,
We're almost there, honey.
yeah.
Yeah, almost there. We'll see if we can make it home. We'll see. So,
It's a race
yeah.
to beat the sun.
Well, so what made you want to cut hair anyways? How did that all come about? Because you've been doing it for many moons.
So the very first time I ever cut anybody's hair, it was Melinda Starr, and I was babysitting her, and I had just gotten my hair cut, and I had kind of like a shag haircut, and she had really long hair, long all one blank hair, and I was 13, and I was babysitting her, and she's like, I want my hair like yours. Can you cut my hair like yours? And I'm like, sure. So I got my mom's scissors out and I cut her hair. And her mom loved it and brought her back again for me to, so I kept trimming it, and then I started cutting Mike's hair. And so that's how I really got started, and I just loved it.
Really?
From the very first time I did it, I just loved it, and I knew the entire time I was growing up that that's what I was going to do, is be a hairdresser. I just knew it. And it really came easy to me. So there are two types of hairdressers. Those who just have it instinctually, and those who have to work at their craft. And it doesn't mean that if you have it instinctually that you're better than everybody else. It's just easier to figure out, you know. But there are people that are very good that are not instinctual, but they develop those gifts, you know. But there's just people, and you can tell who they are, the ones where it just comes very easily, and you know, they're figuring out new ways to do things and better techniques, and they kind of create their own style, and they break the rules, and they, you know,
Break the rules?
Huh?
Yeah, innovative, you mean?
Yeah. And so I think that I just had I was in the 80s when I became a hairdresser. It was the 80s, and we had big hair, and so I just figured it out and had a lot of fun. So to me it wasn't working, it was just playing all day long, and I got paid for it.
Did you go to like Jean Juarez?
I worked at Jean Juarez.
But I mean, didn't you have to go to school for it?
Yeah, but Jean Juarez school didn't exist when I went to beauty school.
Really?
Yeah. But
So how did you learn then?
I went to beauty school.
Oh, but not at Jean Juarez.
Jean Juarez beauty school didn't exist at the time. Jean Juarez didn't own any salons or anything when I was a hairdresser. He was one of my instructors at my beauty school.
Oh, so you mean you learned from Jean Juarez before it was Jean Juarez?
Yes.
Okay.
He was
My brain wasn't comprehending.
because you had heard that I worked with Jean Juarez. And,
Yeah, I was assuming that, but you're saying the academy didn't exist.
no, he ended up creating that after I had even gotten my license. So, yeah.
Wow. So then everybody used to learn just by...
Going to beauty school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what was beauty school like? What school? Or, I mean, what is...
Well, the beauty school that I went to was called Mr. Lee's Beauty School. And Mr. Lee and Jean Juarez were friends. So...
Oh, I see.
So, Jean Juarez used to come and teach classes at our school, and then he had what we called his creative circle. So there was a bunch of us that he kind of took under his wing, and we were in the front of the beauty school when you walked in, and we were, you know, the showcase students basically. And so usually if you were one of his showcase students, you were given a job offer at his salon, and he only had one salon at the time. It was downtown Seattle.
Huh.
And So I got to work at his salon. I was one of the people that was offered a job. So that was my very first job.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you ended up owning a salon, and then you and I owned a salon,
Right.
and so and then you're still doing hair.
Yeah.
So
I'm retired because of my back issues, but yeah, I still just do it for my friends and family.
volunteer work.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. See, it's still daylight.
Yep.
Mm.
We're getting there.
Yep, getting a good workout today.
Yeah.
Did a lot of uneven terrain.
Yeah, a lot of that gravel is a really good workout too. It's a lot like walking on sand.
Yep, here we are. All right, cool. Almost there.
Can you still see the sun?
Sun is down.
Can't see it anymore?
Yep, it's down. Hold on, how long did you own that for? When was that anyway? It's like 80s, right?
Yeah, 1980, I think 87 through 1990 maybe. I got a
Really?
divorce. I wanted a divorce, so we had to split up the salon. So I left and went to my competitor who asked me to come and work there. So, and I ended up working there for 22 years.
That was Mr. Frank's?
Yeah. And Frank was my boss. Frank, he was friends with Jean Juarez, and he was friends with Mr. Lee. He went to Mr. Lee's beauty school. It was all kind of a small circle here in Seattle. And yeah, so he worked there, or I worked there for 22 years until you and I opened our own salons. Run into the garage door.
They're spazzes.
Huh?
They're
Yeah.
spazzes. All right, see, hey, we made it home.
Still light out.
Yep.
Bye, everybody.
What are you doing? Come on.
Okay. All right. Okay. There he goes. There he goes.
Oh, he's ready to go. Well, you enjoy. Hi. I know I know. It's okay. It's okay, Finn. Yeah, you're all right.